we're at day 6 of Advent of Cyber 2024. If I can't find a nice malware to use, I'm not going. Mayor Malware was scheming, quite full of delight, to ruin Sakmas and frighten Saktees. But Glitch and McSkitty had spoiled his plan by uncovering secrets that exposed the man. They couldn't find anything that rhymed there. Mayrel slammed his hand on the table, his eyes narrowing as the report flashed on the screen. Glitch and McSkitty had uncovered his trail. He took a deep breath, calming himself. No matter, he muttered, a sinister grin forming. They may have found me, but they haven't stopped me. His confidence stemmed from the malware he had crafted, so devious and advanced that it would easily evade detection. But before unleashing it to wreak havoc on Saktees and ruin Sakmas, there was one final step. He needed to test it in a sandbox. Learning objectives. Analyze malware behavior using sandbox tools. Explore how to use Yara rules to detect malicious patterns. Yeah, I'm kinda thinking split screen, right? Learn about various malware evasion techniques. Implement an evasion technique to bypass Yara rule detection. Though we get RDB, VNC, SSH. Start machine. We'll see what happened, if it's the same happens that happened yesterday. So, if a VM is not visible, click the split screen. So we're waiting for it to start, we're reading. He slipped his malware into a sandbox to see what tricks it could play and what flaws there might be. For sandboxes you see are used by the wise. Defenders inspect, but attackers revise. Detecting sandboxes. Sorry. A sandbox is an isolated environment where malicious code is executed without affecting anything outside the system. Often multiple tools are installed to monitor, record, and analyze the code's behavior. Mere Malware knows that before his malware executes, it needs to check what? There, we got the IP probably, right? It needs to check if it is running on a sandbox environment. I was thinking in. If it is, then it should not continue with this malicious activity. To do so, he has settled on one technique, which checks if the directory program files is present by querying the registry path. HLM software, Microsoft Windows current version. The value can be confirmed by visiting the registry path within the registry editor, as shown below. To open the Windows registry editor, navigate to Start menu on the bottom of the Run and Ready it and press Enter. This directory is often absent on sandboxes and other virtualized environments, which could indicate that the malware is running in a sandbox. Here's what it looks like in the C programming language. So, wide registry check. 2 strings. And 2 hours and 55 minutes, right? Prepare the command string. SN printf. Command, size of command, ready query, ready process bug. So, %s. run the command. End result system command. Check if it was a successful execution. If result equals 0, raise the query executed successfully. Else failed. Main const flag redacted. So we want to have the flag. Don't worry, you don't have to understand every detail of the code. All you need to know is that this function is designed to check that the system's registry for a specified directory path called program files there. This path's presence or absence helps the malware determine whether it's running in a typical or virtualized environment, like a sandbox. I have to just see, did it mention flag anywhere? No. Can Yara do it? Mere Malware knows that McSkitty is a big fan of Yara rules. Yara is a tool used to identify and classify malware based on patterns in its code. By writing custom rules, analysts can define specific characteristics to look for, such as particular strings, file headers, or behaviors, and Yara will scan files or processes to find matches, making it invaluable for detecting malicious code. Mere Malware does not think such a simple tool can detect his malware, but just to be sure, he has to test it out himself. To do this, he wrote a small script that executes a Yara detection rule every time a new event is added to the system monitor log. This particular Yara rule detects any commands that try to access the registry. Rule sandbox detected. Meta description. Sandbox by querying registry key. Author try hack me. Strings. Oh my. Condition CMD. Let's understand the contents. In the string section, we have defined variables that include the value to look out for, CMD. In the condition section, we define when the rule will match the scanned file. In this case, if only the specified strings are present, if any of the strings are present. First exit. Mere Malware has set up a one-function script that runs the Yara rule and logs a true positive in C::tools Yara matches. Open up a partial window, navigate to the C::tools directory, and use the following command to start up the EDR. Jingle bells. This tool will run on the system and continuously monitor the generated event logs. It will alert you if it finds any activity event that indicates the registry mentioned above key is being queried. Now run the malware to navigate to C::tools malware and double clicking on Merry Christmas exe. So did we get information to connect? So yeah, RDP. I was kind of thinking that. Let's see. Let's connect and do it while we read, right? So try me 921 administrator. Let's do the same keys as they do. 10, 10, 161, 154. Fingers crossed we won't be like not able to connect like yesterday or the 4th. So nice. This is much better than split screen. So let's start partial to start with, right? So let's go back down. I guess, should we open Regedit? Here's the jingle bells. / jingle. No, we need the VNC tools, and it didn't type anything, did it? CD C:. It doesn't matter which direction. Oh my, oh my. This is horrible. Keyboard. So this is bad. Bad VM. I've never seen this before on TrackMe. So let's really hope I can set my keyboard. Yeah, I thought so. We're offline. This is crap. Well, I can paste stuff, I guess. I don't even know where the colon is on an American keyboard. Well, I can do CD tools at least. And we can do there here. Let's see if I can do that. No, let's actually copy. There. It's not pretty to get that kind of messages, but I guess that's how it works. They have it in their screenshot too. No event found. So this tool will run on the system and continuously monitor the generated event logs. So now run this malware. Merry Christmas, exe. If our custom script did its job, you should have witnessed a pop-up by our EDR with a flag included. So let's look. I guess this is tools. We'll see if it is the same tools. Is it a shortcut? No. I think it's extremely slow too. Yeah, frequent folders tools and malware. We could have guessed, right? So, Merry Christmas EXE. Okay, so let's run it too. It detected, but we need to get the output. So let's open another one. Oh, it's actually opened. Okay. Then we have to find where to type this first, right? Before we continue. So, THM. Which was here? There? Which is a flag found in malware strings txt document after running floss.exe and opening up the file in the text editor. So it's just one more question, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is that we want to learn stuff, right? I hope there's really much more than this. So, first let's actually look in the background here, right? So we can see, oh, 2. Your results, sandbox detected. Logging to file, Yara matches. Event record ID. Yara results, sandbox detected. Job background running through localhost. Logging to file. I'm thinking why it did it twice. Maybe it just runs twice. So, command line. Here we can say reg query. And this is cmd exe reg query. So maybe it tried 2 different ways. Why? Whatever. So let's continue reading. Note, if the pop-up does not show up, hover over the partial item in the taskbar. It should show the pop-up that was generated. And we got 2 pop-ups. Adding more evasion techniques. I assume that Yara can detect the evasion that your malware has added. No worries, because we can make our malware even stealthier by introducing obfuscation. So, encoded command and encoded command. Code explanation. Okay. And the code does the same thing. Query the same register key for the information about program data. The only difference is that the query is now encoded using base64. And the code uses PowerShell to execute the query. The encoded string can be checked by decoding it by using any tool like CyberChef. There, you can see it is the same. Beware of flaws. While obfuscating is helpful, we also need to know that there are tools available that extract obfuscated strings from malware binaries. One such tool is Floss, a powerful tool developed by Mandiant that functions similarly to the Linux strings tool, but is optimized for malware analysis, making it ideal for revealing any concealed details. To try out Floss, open a partial window and enter the following command. So we copy it now, so we don't have to. I prefer typing, but since I don't have Swedish keyboard, it's not very fun. So, well, let's open another one. So, floss.exe, tools, malware, Merry Christmas, out, malstrings.txt, ctools, malstrings. So, so if I copy one character here and I paste it and we do malware here, or maybe we don't. I was thinking we should have gone to the directory too, but this is the other one we did that. So let's just leave it. We didn't have anything open anymore either. Whatever. So extracting static strings, analyzing program. So this is the one I saw in the directory. So but we have an obf here. So I'm assuming the one we're doing now is the one without anything obfuscated. And the other one is with obfuscated, right? So it is currently, it's taking a lot of time. I've never used floss before. Is it usually this long? Rendering results. Okay. So let's hop to the tools directory and look at malstrings. So flare floss results. Language unknown. This program cannot be run in DOS mode. Yeah. So I would run R2 to get strings. So here's the hidden clue. So let's copy that. We also see HQL software, Microsoft Windows current version, and the program files there. So well, it's a list. It's a long list. So let's before we do anything else, just hop over and paste the hidden clue. So we're done with the question bit, right? So I'm a bit disappointed that there's not seem to be more. But maybe we should do the other rooms, right? We had one from yesterday too. So let's scroll up. I hopped something here. Yeah, I think we were up here. What confuses me though is that we did it on this one, the non-obfuscated one. There's some command scan for strings in the binary Merry Christmas exe. If any hard-coded variables were defined in the malware, as we could see in the code, there was a flag, right? That's why yeah, you know. Floss should find them. The pipe symbol redirects output of the command in front of it to the input of the command behind it. Out file. We save the command results in a file called malstrings.txt. Once the command is done, open malstrings and press Ctrl F. Well, we just scroll. Search for search string. The enter the flag as the answer of question 2. Format of string is THM. Using Yara rules and Sysmon logs. These Yara rules. Is it nothing more about the floss thingy? No, so let's do it once more first, right? Because we've done it on this now, but there's another executable that says obf, right? Will floss find the strings there too? It was supposed to, right? So let's just try and do the same again, but this time let's add. Okay. This is a problem we had yesterday, that the machine keeps dying on us. At least we finished the things. We'll restart it. So we need to restart it, which is very annoying. So everybody's doing this right now, probably, so that's why. I missed the button. Of course it was just at the start. No? F5ing it. It should not top down because we completed the questions. So open this. There, start machine. And let's be ready. We'll get the IP soon. Soon as in 1 minute. So now I have jingle bells running around in my head. It's Christmas times, but when you see these kinds of images, you know. 15, 14, 13. Well, let's be ready to type it in. It's just the IP that changed. 18.74. Do we think that this stuff started already? So Windows machine. It might take minutes for it to start. So, let's open. The problem is we need to run both commands, because I want to see if it works, you know, if it's found. So let's first cd dot. I could almost type one command. Yeah, so let's just read the text, right? So TryHackMe is having problems because we're killing it. So 105,000 people in the room. Maybe not currently, but so let's do this. I just want to open Notepad, paste. This is what we run to start it, and in the C tools. So we can do this quickly next time, right? And scrolling up to where this was. No, it wasn't before, it was just here. So then we go to this, so, and run Merry Christmas. I'm just putting it in the files, so we have it there. So the obfuscated version. What we wanted to test now is really if the obfuscated version works too. And I think it is just called obf, but of course I don't remember exactly. We could also go to that graphically. Then we want to run this on both. We already did it on this one, but let's just edit this line. I was just about to do this when it crashed. So we want, now we don't have the other one. We won't have a file left. Let's just try and connect again. It might work. Yeah, it did. Good. So let's open the notepad and we can just copy things in now. There. So this should be running, and then we want to also run another PowerShell where so we can see this at the same time. Actually, let's have this in the corner. The annoying thing now is if it dies just because I take time to move the windows, but I wanted to see if something pops up. cd 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 tools cd malware, and this is one of them. So now we can see also here, right? The problem I have now is where is the slash? Oh, it actually works, the keyboard now. Maybe it has to do with their problems then. We restarted the machine, so now the keyboard works. So now we actually got it to run normally, and it was detected, right? So, but if we look in this directory, we can see the obf version too. So if we run this version with obf in it runs successfully too. We didn't get another one, did we? Nothing. But if we run this one, five, 7, and if we run this one again now, let's just close these. So if we run this one, we can run this several times. It's not found. Well, that's like bad. That's too simple. Just base64 it and it's not detected. So let's continue now. That's where we were when it crashed. So the bomb command can take up to 2 minutes to complete. Yeah, right. We're supposed to do floss on the other one. And I completely removed that I had copy, whatever, the notepad. So let's run it here now. We just have to change the name of the file to the obfuscated one. See if we can see anything. I didn't change the name of the output file since we restarted, but there's no file right now. Nothing to compare to either. So this can take up to 2 minutes to complete. In the meantime, let's break down the command. And we already read this, right? So oh no, I missed another cyber insecurity stream. I'm streaming too much. I'll have to look at it afterwards. So it's done. There. So let's we have mel strings. So I guess there. I was thinking, should I type it? No, let's go for graphical, right? So it wasn't hard to find before the flag. It should still be here, right? But we shouldn't be able to see, or maybe they obfuscated that too. I don't remember. Maybe they didn't even have one. Encoded command. Here's that. Here we have the base64. Actually, let's take the opportunity to just decode it. So, yeah, so if I click that, I can get back here. Let's open a new one. Let's do echo. And let's paste our string so we can do it ourselves too. So, it was the correct one. Here. So, let's see. So we could see it. To me, it's almost easier to read. I mean, the thing Well, we have more of these. What I mean is, we don't have the old one to compare to. Let's do it, I guess. Let's do the first file. With no base64, right? So, meanwhile, let's just scroll through this a bit more. So, this is very obvious in here, right? And I want to compare it. So soon. So if we scroll down in this one, here we can see that this is 2 lines and we miss bits. This bit, it's like added together, so this is easier to read, right? Because here we have the full thing. There's more. Let's continue and hope that it doesn't die. Using Yara rules on Sysmon logs. It never said really what Yara is, right? That's a bit annoying. It's assuming that we know, is it? These Yara rules are becoming a pain to Mayor Malware's backside. If he wants his malware to be undetectable, he needs to research how Yara rules can be used to stop him. For example, his research tells him that Yara rules can also be used to check Sysmon logs for any artifacts left by malware. He needs to test this as well. Sysmon, a tool from Microsoft's Sysinternal suite, continuously monitors and logs system activities across reboots. This Windows service provides detailed event data on process creation, network connections, and file changes. Valuable insights when tracing malware behavior. The URL will look for events with event ID process creator for this to work. There are many entries in the Sysmon log. To make it easier to find the event we are looking for, we will apply a custom filter using event record ID that we can see in the log Yara matches on ctools. So before we do anything, let's just stop there. So ctools, Yara rules, just Yara matches. So it is simply what we had in the list. Wrong window. So that's annoying. So it's just a bit prettier because this bit is not there. So event time, event ID. So we can see them these 4 ones, because we run it again. Test there. Open partial window and enter the following command to check the contents of the EDR log file. You should get a similar output to this window. Yeah, we already, did it. Note down the event record ID value. We will use this value to create a custom filter in Windows Event Viewer. Next, open the Windows Event Viewer by clicking on its logo in the taskbar. And this is also why make a shortcut? Isn't it better to make everybody know where to find it, right? If someone wouldn't. On the left-hand side, navigate to Applications and Service Logs, Microsoft Windows Sysmon Operational. Continue by navigation to Filter Current Log. So let's just do it. Yeah, it's not started really. When it's chocolate time. My kids have chocolate calendars. I just have normal chocolate. Let's do filter. Was it this one they wanted? Or this one? Or all? Continue when I get into. Navigate to XML and tick the box Edit Query Manually. Oh. Nice. So we can't anymore change it. So, replace event record ID. We didn't have one, no? This is annoying. So, I just wanted to see it looks the same as theirs. We can just... There, so I'm just copying whatever they had here instead, right? And let's put it here. Let's actually put it underneath so we can compare. So, query path. Okay, so the star there, they have. This is what we replace with this. So, instead of star, we have system event record. Yeah, and insert this here. And let's take one of ours. And let's check what to make sure that this is what they wanted. That is not a specific one. Replace event record ID with the one you recorded for. Apply the filter by clicking OK. And now you get the event related to the malware. Click on the event and then on the details tab. So let's click OK. And we did run it twice too, right? So it's a bit funny to me that it's not the same event ID. We run it twice and both times we got 2. And they all have this different event IDs. Event record ID. Okay. So it's just a number going up constantly. Okay. So it's a record ID, not event ID. So, take a look at the event data value. So event data here. That is valuable to us. Parent image shows us which parent process spawned CMD. So parent process ID, parent image. I feel blind. Image. Oh, just if you just read this and not care about the darn names of them, you see it quickly, right? Merry Christmas did this. Shows us which parent process spawned CMD.exe process execute. We can see that it was our malware located as they did. The parent process ID and the process ID keys are valuable for follow-up research. We can also use them to check other logs for related events. The user key can help us determine which privileges were used to run CMD.exe command. The malware could have created a hidden account to run commands. The command line key shows which commands run in detail, helping us identify the malware's actions. The UTC time key is essential for creating a time frame for the malware's operation. This time frame can help us focus your threat hunting. Help you focus your threat hunting. So. Never gonna give up. His malware, it seemed, was quite ready for town. There are watches and scanners and rules by the town. If I'm not careful, they'll catch all my fun. Mayor Melville leaned back, tapping his fingers thoughtfully on the table. All of his research had revealed an unsettling truth. His malware, as cunning as it was, wasn't yet ready for the wild. There were too many tools and too many vigilant eyes, analysts armed with Yara rules, Sysmon, and a host of detection techniques that could expose its creation before it had even a chance to spread. And he clenched his fist, a determined glint in his eye. Just a little more fine-tuning, he muttered. He would study, adapt, and evolve his malware until it was truly undetectable. And when the time was right, he would unleash it upon those unsuspecting SOC teams, striking when they least expected it. But for now, he could wait, watching, planning. He was perfecting his craft in the shadows. Only the obfuscated one was not detected, so. But it's not mentioned. It's just on the machine. Was it mentioned? Yeah, maybe it was. it was mentioned, of course. And it was not detected by this. It wasn't detected by jingle bells. Or Yara rules. But I guess it shouldn't have closed the other one. Well. So we've tested flaws, we've tested these Yara rules. I don't feel we did a lot though. Flare VM. So let's just zo.